Okay, today is around the middle of July, and around 1 month has passed from the start of the summer solstice. And I'm now doing a walk in the allotment orchard, looking for canker. It's called canker walk. So branches like this, which are cankered, they're dry, dead, I will cut them. At the same time, or after it, I will do also a summer pruning of the plums and apples. So I will go around looking at the orchard, checking everything. If I see a dead branch like this, I cut them. For example, this fig was damaged by the frost, some part of it, so the leaves have grown back, but the branches which are dead are yet there. So I will just cut these things. And yeah, that's what I will do. Okay, it's the time for summer pruning. And I will start with this marjorie seedling. The horizontal branch that I extended to here and it lays horizontal has given some fruit. They are the same age as this vertical branch, which absolutely is devoid of any fruit. It has gone too far beyond the net. So what I'm going to do is actually to prune this tree, summer pruning, hoping that it will give branches which are horizontal. And for this I will start by cutting the tall branches which have gone really far, and let the tree go more horizontal than vertical, because vertical branches don't give much fruit in the sense of what I want at this stage. So I'm hoping that by giving more horizontal branches like this, I will have some fruit. So if I summer prune this 1/3 of the way, this is the branch, is about 1 meter long. If I cut it from here, hopefully there are buds here which will give me some new shoots, and the new shoot means new fruit buds, fruit systems. So that's what I'm going to do. Or vertical ones, I don't want those ones. I have to cut them, probably bring a saw. Okay, as you see, I have cut this branch, several other branches. I will do the rest also. What I've noticed is that there are some low branches here, which I don't want them here. They're too low. And anything here also, if there isn't fruit in, potentially it will just be pecked by the chickens. So that is the height I want to have for my branches. I may even do this a little bit with one hand more. I will use the arbrex also on this, just to make sure there is no danger of the disease going into this. Okay, this is the arbrex, and I'm going now to treat this. As much as possible. And I will do this for the rest of them. Okay, this is the way the tree now looks. This is a marjorie seedling in St. Julian rootstock, so it goes eventually very tall. I couldn't do anything because we have a height limit here in the allotment. So I have to really cut it radically. Probably I have done it too radically, but anyway, I hope the tree survives with the arbrex that I've applied here, as you see. And yeah, 3 branches I have directed toward this direction just to keep them horizontal. One of them, which I did, and I'm happy I did it last year, actually has given us some fruit. These fruits will be available in August, September probably, when the others are finished. So that's the summer pruning for one plum tree. Okay, this is the apple tree bountiful on a M27 rootstock, and it has given good crop this year, despite last year we didn't have much crop on this. So I think this was because I did a summer pruning in last year, and also a winter pruning later. So I'm now going to do another summer pruning now, just to help the tree have more shoots, and more 1-year-old shoots means more fruit. The tree is already taller than me. It's more than 2 meters, so it's reaching the net. So it's better now to do this than later. So what I will do, this is vegetative this year, vegetative branch, and I just go for 1/3 of the new growth, and the new growth is almost from here. So 1/3 of it will be from here. The same for other branches, and that's it. I will go ahead with this pruning. Of course, I have only 2 hands, so I have to watch what I'm doing. One hand holding the camera, the other hand holding the secateur. So I'm doing, and I will go ahead like that. And for example, this one, this is the last year's growth, and from here is this year's growth. So 1/3 of this I will cut, and the rest of it can remain. 1/3 will be almost from here. So that's what I will do with the rest of the tree. Here, for example, again, this is the new growth. 1/3 of this branch will be from here. And also in this way, I'll make the tree more manageable size. Another one here from here. So 1/3 up here, this from here, I will give it this. And because on these trees, the fruit grows on the 1-year-old branches, as you see here, more than 1-year-old tree branches. So the more I have more 1-year-old branches next year, the more fruit I will have. These are 1-year-old now, and if I cut half of it, it will give more shoots up to the end of the summer, and I will have more, increase my chances of having more fruits. So this is from here to there. 1/3 of it will be from here, and I will go ahead like this. This again 1/3, and this has gone really far, so I give it a little more cut. Again, I don't want to, these ones are blocking my access. This is the pathway, so I have to have access here, so I don't want the tree actually be here. So I'm cutting these branches a little bit more than what I should. This probably next year will be fruit. So what I should do, I will cut it from here. I will try to train it so it goes on this side. I will do later the training of this so it goes upward a little bit more. And here again, here again. I do here half of the branch. These ones are crisscrossing, so I will just cut the whole thing. Here again, this is on my way. I don't want this, so I'm cutting it. Anything that is on my way, I will cut it. And this again. And anyway, they're going downward. That's the direction I don't want to go. And again here, I have, this is a good branch actually. So I will cut it from here 1/3 again. And this one again 1/3. Hoping that this will give new shoots up to the end of the summer, and that will give more fruit. So here again, I'm cutting 1/3. This branch practically is broken from here, so there is no point keeping this. It gets diseased, and it was crisscrossing with the other one. The same with this branch. I cut it from here, so it gives a chance to other branch. And there are some lower branches which I have to cut also here. This is really low. This is about 1 foot above the ground. So the whole branch, I take it down. And another one here. Do I want to? Yeah, that's too low. And this one, Yeah, let it grow. I think that can grow. This is M27 to the side, so that the branches will not really grow any taller than this. But I will cut this branch halfway so it gives or probably I should cut this whole branch here, nothing. Don't keep this one. This one either. A leaf. This one is alright, it can grow upward. This branch actually is again on the way, so I don't want this happen. So I cut it more, and I cut this one also more, so let the tree have more upward growth at the moment until further notice. I have a few which are going toward this way. I cut them again halfway, 1/3. This has gone to the cherry tree here, so cut more than half. Unfortunately, this cherry branch is broken, so I have to cut it. It was into this branch, so hopefully give a chance. This has a little canker here, so I have to do something for that. This branch also is going to this one. So anyway, getting on with the pruning of the apple again, and I think that's enough. That's enough. So the tree looks not much different in the sense of radical changes, except that I will cut this one also more than halfway. I don't want this growth any further upward. That's a good branch. Should I keep it? I will give it a... No, they're touching the top. I don't want this to happen. I may raise the net later, but at the moment, anything that touches the net I don't want. This also I will cut it a little further. This is going upward. I want more bushy growth, horizontal. So what I will do, I will cut it from here. And also I will cut this one from here. So I want this tree don't go straight upward than another branch. I want to have more bushy shape. So this is M27 rootstock, so that's alright so far. I've not seen any videos in the YouTube or elsewhere about how to prune the peach trees. There is a gap here that even the books are not talking about it, so I have to now do something about it by myself and just make a video. So this is a video about pruning and summer pruning of the peach tree. You only do prune peach and stone fruits in the summer, not in autumn or winter, because they will get canker and silver leaf disease. Okay, this peach Avalon Pride is now finished, so I'm going to actually cut the dead branches that I see here. I could have done it earlier, but I was worried that I may hit the peaches. No, I'm just doing the job that I had to do, cutting the dead branches. This one. And I may come back later for Also doing a summer pruning of this. This is a stone fruit, so the only time we can actually prune it is in summers. So for the purpose of education, I'm not doing the summer pruning at this video. I will do it separately. So if you're just watching this for some canker walk, that's what I'm doing. I just go and see whatever dead branch I see, and with the secateur I cut them. Yeah, it's almost done. So it didn't have much canker, this tree. Of course it has a little bit leaf curl, but hopefully that will resist. And yeah, that's the canker. Okay, now I have done the summer pruning, most of it. But what I've noticed is that when I want to cross this pathway, this branch is on my way. The thing about this, pruning the peach trees is that the first year wood will not give anything. The new shoots will not give any fruit. The second year's ones and the third year ones give branches that give fruit actually. So these are the ones which are productive. Like this, like this. This will give probably next year. These ones this year are giving fruit. So this branch, unfortunately, although it is giving fruit and it gave fruit, is on the way. Every time I'm passing here, I have to bend and passing here. It is in my way. So I want to cut this from here. I'll let this part of it to grow that way for 1 year. If it crisscrossing that direction too much, then I will also, after getting some fruit from this, and the next year I will also cut it from here. So this tree will become a fan shaped practically. This tree that direction, this branch this direction, this branch this direction, and forward toward the south, and this is also toward the east. So this north facing one is in my way, so I have to cut it. That's what I will do. As you can see, this area now looks a lot better. That's the branch I cut already, and that's the cut surface, and it already looks a lot brighter and better. And hoping that these ones will give fruit next year, but they will come on my way like this. But that is something what I will do next year after they give some fruit. At the moment they are not a problem. This cherry tree, I have to do something about it later, but the problem for this is already solved, unless I want to direct this that way, which I may do actually, putting it like that. Yeah, I think that's at the moment. I don't want to do very radical pruning, that's alright. What we have to know is that this kind of drooping branches, which are horizontal in peaches, give the fruit. The ones that are going upward, they don't give. So I want also to prune those ones. And let me see what can I do on that. Anyway, if they even give fruit, I cannot access it. This is beyond the net. Now I've cut partly one of the branches, so I will cut this one to the right. And now use the Arbrex Heal and Seal on the big cuts. and hopefully because it's summer the tree can take it and just grow quick. This is a very early year for fruits in Britain, also wheat. This tree, which is a Shropshire damson, was only this color in late August last year. And now we are in the late July, it is this color. We already have harvested most of the opal. The blue tit is half ready. And yeah, that's strange. The peach Avalon Pride, which is here, was ready in the mid-August last year, or the year before it. And now, mid-July, we harvested it already, it's finished.